By the leave of the President, can I please read?
Go ahead.
By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there be no question before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may a debate arise upon the explanation. The terms of the proposed statement shall be submitted in details to the President of the Senate when his leave to make is sought. Mr. President, this morning, Mr. President, I draw your attention and the attention of my colleagues to a publication in Leadership of today, Thursday, July 13th, personally signed by the Kogi State Governor against the performing Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. President, may I bring to the attention of the Senate that Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel of Akwa Ibom State, my own governor, is a superlative and a performing governor who believes in the welfare of his people. And upon his superlative performance, the people of Akwa Ibom State, just about 3 days ago, gladly and overwhelmingly endorsed him for a second term in office. Mr. President, on behalf of the entire Akwa Ibom people, we find this publication on today's leadership very disheartening and a dishonor to the office of the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. My governor, I will not say it's provocative, because provocative will be an understatement, but we feel gladly disheartened that a governor of a state who hasn't paid salaries in the last 15 months can be talking down on a performing governor of the great people of Akwa Ibom State.
Sorry, what's the content of the publication, please?
The content of the publication is a reaction by the governor of Akwa Ibom State on the comments on Dino Melaye. Mr. President, Dino Melaye is like a national figure in this country. And on the basis of the submissions of the governor of Akwa Ibom State, on the basis of the personal assessment, he believes that the people of Kogi West are blessed to have Dino Melaye as their senator, and therefore wonders why, in his words, a general, we believe that Dino is the general of the masses in this country, that a general may be recalled, that if you recall a general, are you going to replace a general with a recruit? That was the comment of the governor. But unfortunately, Mr. President, because I understand that this publication is in about 6 or 7 national newspapers today, which further re-emphasizes the fact that you had raised this issue. Why waste the resources of a state in replying to a comment that was made by an individual on another individual on the basis of the fact that, based on his personal judgment, this individual has defended the interests of the masses over the months? We find this very disheartening by the people of Akwa Ibom State and speaking their minds, and we wish to draw the attention of the Senate that the governor of Kogi State should be carefully cautioned on comments on national and other national entities. We find this very dishonorable, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. I wish that this Senate notes this and please do what is needful to ensure that this thing does not happen again. We believe that our Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel, is a performing governor who has not owed salaries, pensions, and gratuity in Akwa Ibom State. He's the first in the history of this state, Mr. President. And Akwa Ibom State today, as I speak with you, is a reference point for good governance. So we therefore find this very disheartening, Mr. President. And we bring this to the attention of the Senate. And that something urgently needs to be done to avoid a repeat.
You've not told us what the publication says.
Mr. President, the heading is Kogi Government Official Reaction to Governor Udom Gabriel Emmanuel's Defense of Dino Melaye. And it's a very long publication, but what he says in conclusion, for the avoidance of doubt, they said the Akwa Ibom State governor does not have any right to pass a vote of confidence on Senator Dino Melaye, and that Dino Melaye was in Akwa Ibom State to attend the constituency briefing of Senator Bello to Akwa Ibom. We have no issue as a government and people of Akwa Ibom State on the happenings in Kogi State, but we have every right as individuals to pass comments, whether positive or negative, on any other person on the basis of our own personal assessment. So on behalf of the entire people of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. President, we draw the attention of this Senate to this dishonorable act by the governor of Kogi State, because this message is personally signed by the governor himself. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, my distinguished colleagues. Thank you all. God bless Nigeria.